Welcome in to One and Only Horror Reviews, where I force feed your ass the only review you're gonna need. And today we are starting quite the adventure. Capcom cannot seem to help themselves create live action content for all us Resident Evil fans to come in and hate and fight over. In this series I normally review movies, but since I love Resident Evil so goddamn much, I'm bringing the content in a big way. I'm talking 8 episode reviews. So let's kick it off right here, right now. Resident Evil Netflix episode number 1, titled Welcome to New Raccoon City. That's gotta be some kind of troll, right? I mean, no way this can be worse than this movie right fucking here. We kick the series off. We are in the future, 2036, in London. Oh, by the way, I think I should hit a little side note about all you Resident Evil fans who don't necessarily know the history behind this series. This story is not canon to the lore of Resident Evil, but it does use the canon lore for the story, if it makes any goddamn sense. Basically, characters like Chris Redfield, Jill Valentine, Leon Kennedy, those characters actually are real in this series, and the shit they did was real, but everything that goes on here has nothing to do with the games in the actual, what we all know as the lore. Which is why I need to find out how Albert Wesker is in this, how he's got 2 kids, and how he, looks a little different. Don't worry, I'm sure we're gonna have a perfectly good explanation right here in the first episode. It's gonna lay it all out for us. Spoiler alert, yeah, that shit ain't happening. But yeah, I thought that part was a little important. Wanted to throw that into the review real quick. Okay, so here we go. We're back 2036 in London. We have this girl, she's looking pretty young. She's talking to her kid, and I guess her husband, and they call her Jade. So we got this name of this character, Jade, right off the bat. And you know damn well they're talking on Zoom, cause Skype is not gonna make it to 2036. Sorry kids. Apparently she has been gone from home for 6 months. She's testing stuff on rabbits and zombies, trying to find out like how they move and if they are, forming a leader of a pack. So she draws some blood from this rabbit, throws it out there, the zombies come pouring out, and she's seeing if they're, have any higher brain function going on. And I guess not, because she's like from me to you, talking onto this fucking speaker, and the zombies are completely ignoring her. So I'm sitting there on my fucking beanbag. I sit up and I'm like, wait a minute, I got some red flags going off. Next thing you know, she fucks up. She ends up cutting her arm, and the zombies apparently, they smell it and they all chase her ass down. They want him some Jade blood. She ends up running back to her base. They all come following her. She ends up hitting the button or whatever, and fire shoots out and she cooks the fuck out of all of them. Oh, but then something amazing happens. The ground starts rumbling, a little Fukushima fucking earthquake starts, right? Next thing you know, goddamn tremor looking motherfucker, goddamn grave digger, comes out a little fucking slug. Well, I guess it's not too little, but we have to acknowledge that Gravedigger, the creature, the BOW from Resident Evil 3, the OG, is actually in a live action series, movie, whatever. It's real. And that CGI looked really fucking good. Kind of ironically, they put it in this series, but they didn't put it in the Resident Evil 3 remake, the game. Hey, I don't know, I don't make the rules, okay? So it's looking good. It comes in, it grabs Jade, whips her up to there, gives her a goddamn rock bottom onto a fucking car, knocks her ass out, about to eat her fucking ass. So from here on out in the episode, we start going back and forth between 2036, the present, and 2022, the past, back when I guess the end, as they call it, is gonna begin. And according to my calendar and according to what's going on in the world right now in real life, hey, this movie, this series might be pretty goddamn accurate. So in this flashback, we are introduced to the Wesker family. I'm talking Albert Wesker, the daddy. We're talking Jade, the daughter. Oh, fuck. And Billy, the nice sister. So they're moving into New Umbrella's facilities. It's in South Africa, and it's like this weird white person utopia. The whole moving into New Umbrella, this part of the episode is kind of meh. I mean, I get what they're doing. They're trying to flesh out the characters. You got Jade, she's feisty. You got Billy, she's vegan. I mean, I see what they're trying to do, but they're not doing a great job making me care about these characters. And then they got to the school part where the girls actually go to their new school, and okay, Jade is fine. I don't really have anything bad to say about Jade, but goddamn it, Billy is a whiny ass bitch. They hint at her having a temper back in the day. She broke some kid's leg. I don't know, now she doesn't eat fucking meat. Whatever, I don't give a fuck about Billy at this point. So like I said, it flips back and forth. We go back to the present, and Jade, the grown-up version of Jade, she's knocked out, and the fucking gravedigger's about to kill her ass, and all of a sudden we got these fucking scavenger guys, rugged-looking motherfuckers. They come in, they easily kill the gravedigger. Kind of anticlimactic. They gun it down with their machine guns, like maybe 10 seconds tops, and it fucking falls over and dies. I mean, it looked amazing, but it just died way too quick. Not much of a fight. And they end up taking Jade back to their base. And yeah, guess what happens? They're not really that good of people. They see on her arm that she's got some kind of number from a concentration camp. I don't fucking know. They say she's a survivor of, like, an original survivor. We'll find out more about that later, I'm sure. But anyway, they find out they can make a lot of money off of that little barcode. She wakes up, she's trying to leave. They show her that the little encampment that they're at is completely surrounded by zombies. And the leader guy tells her, hey, we contacted Umbrella, we're giving you over to Umbrella. They're gonna make us rich, they're gonna make us made men, they're gonna let us go onto their territory, whatever. Anyway, she knows the real fucking deal. It ain't gonna go down the way they want. But more on that in a minute, because we're flipping back over to 2022, the past. And I'm not about to flip back and forth in this review anymore. We're gonna stick with the past first, and then we're gonna catch up to the present at the end of the video. This video, that is. So they're back at school, and Billy's got a little bit of a bully that beats her up at lunch. Fucking everybody's laughing, they're sending fucking TikToks and shit. The next day, Jade talks Billy into going up and punching that bitch, knocking her out. What does Billy do? She goes up, oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. Will you please shit in my mouth a little bit more? And that's exactly what happens. The bully takes her fucking Chipotle burrito, shoves it in that bitch's face. I'm sorry, Billy. You had it coming, kid. Then there's this dumb little portion. I really didn't care about it. They had the bully go into the bathroom, and you saw somebody with the bear mascot head go into the bathroom, beat up the bully, whatever. Billy gets blamed for it. They get pulled in the counselor's office, and business is about to pick up in that counselor's office. The bully's dad is tearing into Billy right as Albert comes in, and Albert tells that motherfucker to his face he is a piss ant nobody that he is gonna have blacklisted. Albert walks in, throws his fucking dick right onto that table. Oh, and I thought it was hilarious. The bully's dad's last name is Isaacs. No, he is not Dr. Isaacs from the Aliceverse movies, but still kind of cool that they worked that name in. This motherfucker's name is Dave. Dave Isaacs. I found it a little odd while Albert was lightning this motherfucker in front of the girls, the young girls. He says, I'm gonna have your resume torn up at Pornhub.
I want Pornhub to shred your resume.
Doesn't even blink twice. Two fucking young girls right in the room bringing up Pornhub. Yikes. This scene was pretty fucking intense, and it shows that Albert Wesker, while you saw him earlier, he was this nice motherfucker, he can be a fucking cutthroat bitch. He tells the counselor Billy's gonna have a mental health day and take off school tomorrow so he can have lunch with her at the Umbrella facility. And it's here where I really start. I already didn't like Billy. She was already a whiny bitch. But this is really the point where she fucking skyrocketed down, not skyrocketed up. This bitch skyrocketed down for me. While she's waiting to have lunch with her dad, she's sitting out in like this little hallway, and in comes a little cart carrying rabbits. Now, she's a vegan. This is her whole personality. You see it all over her walls in her bedroom. You see it on her shirts. She's better than everybody. I get it. Listen here, you motherfucking vegans out there. I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck about the goddamn animals you love. I don't give a... Okay, time out. Sorry. Getting carried away. We're doing a review here. We're not doing a real deal talk with the vegans. But fuck you, Billy. But because Billy can't mind her own fucking business, She goes back home and she's talking to Jade and she's like, you know what? I'm gonna burn this motherfucker down. I'm gonna take Umbrella down because I saw a couple goddamn rabbits inside of a fucking case. As soon as I saw the way that Billy reacted to those rabbits, I said, you know what? This bitch is gonna start the goddamn apocalypse over a couple fucking rabbits, that vegan bitch. Guess what? I think I'm right. So Billy tells Jade she owes her and she's gonna go with her to the Umbrella facility, break in at night, take pictures of all the animals that Umbrella tests on that apparently they never are supposed to. They say they don't, whatever, I don't give a fuck. Anyway, they're gonna break into this facility, post all these pictures online, and take Umbrella down. That's the plan. Oh, fucking kids, goddamn fucking Gen Z bitch motherfuckers. So goddamn it, that's what they do. They break into the facility. No guards, by the way. What the fuck is that about? They head down into the labs where all the animals are. They start taking pictures and then another fucking weird ass. I don't know if it's lazy writing. I don't know if it's just dumb fucking Gen Z bitch kids. I don't know what it is, but instead of just taking all these pictures, videos, whatever, and going home and uploading that shit to the internet, they think, oh, you know what? Let's do it right here while we're standing in the lab. Billy has no service. There's no service there, so that's another idea to go the fuck back home after you're done. But no, Jade has to go, oh, I'm gonna log on to a computer. We're gonna do it right here. None of this fucking made sense to me. And of course, Billy's snooping around looking for fucking photo opportunities, and she of course activates some weird box and out comes, thank God, in my opinion, saves the fucking day. Out comes a goddamn zombie dog, aka the Cerberus. And right then and there, I want that motherfucker to bite Billy's face clean fucking off. So the lights start flashing in the facility, alarms are going off, the dog starts chasing the two sisters, and guess what? Still nobody shows up. Still no guards, no backup, nobody, no other fucking scientist. Nobody shows up this whole fucking time. But there is a God. My prayers were answered because the dog knocks Billy down and bites the fucking chunk right out of her neck. She is fucking dead. So right there, I'm like, okay, this is great. I have no real problems with Jade. She's kind of cool. I have no problems with Albert Wesker yet. I gotta find out what he's about. We'll see when we get there. So I'm like, they killed off right away the only character I don't like. This could be a fucking good series. You even have Jade holding her sister right there, dying in her arms. The revenge is gonna be strong for Jade. And you know what? Everything is pointing up right here at this point in the movie. I keep saying movie. I am sorry. It's a series. So that's it with the flashbacks. We go back to 2036, present day, and you got Umbrella storming in on that weird, like, surrounded facility, base, whatever you want to call it, with the scavengers. Some chubby-ass motherfucker named Mr. Baxter comes walking out, shoots the motherfucking leader of the goddamn compound, and orders all the Umbrella guards to shoot everybody else and start killing them. Jade takes the fuck off running, obviously. So Mr. Baxter and the guards, they pin Jade down up on the top of the wall of the compound, and Mr. Baxter tells her, hey, your sister's been looking for you. Oh, you want to come again there, Chief? Jade has the same exact look on her face as I did watching the episode. Are you fucking kidding me? So I guess Billy's not dead. That was a quick fucking 180. I was so happy for this series, and then now right here I'm hearing Billy's alive. God damn. So Jade does the only logical thing, turns around, jumps off the giant wall in midair, like fucking 8 floors up in the air, and it's gonna come crashing down onto all the zombies below. No way she survives, but I'm willing to bet my left nut she does. And that's the end of episode number 1. The runtime was almost an hour in. I thought it was pretty well acted. I think my favorite actor, or at least the best actor, is young Jade. I think she's better than everybody else, even Albert Wesker. But the CGI, the effects, the goddamn Gravedigger looks good. The zombies look pretty decent. I mean, they don't look horrible. They don't look great. Let me tell you, they don't look like the best zombies I've ever seen. But they're passable. They're fine. I like the look. I like the idea of the new Umbrella utopia they built out in South Africa. But I will say, I didn't really care too much about, you know, the school scenes and all that stuff. As I said earlier, I know it's about character building, but just didn't work for me, dog. To be fair, mainly Billy. I thought Jade was fucking badass. I'm okay with Jade. And we didn't really learn that much about Albert Wesker besides he can be a badass when he wants to, like in the counselor's office. But that reminds me, actually, there's actually this one major kind of thing that we see that we don't know what it's about yet. So earlier on in the episode, in the flashbacks, we see Wesker drawing blood from Billy, and apparently he takes the sisters' blood every 2 weeks. They say they don't get sick, so obviously something's up with their blood. There's got to be an explanation on why Wesker is Wesker here, and we see him take the blood vials and insert that shit fucking straight fucking blood into the neck. So I'm not getting mad yet on the whole Albert Wesker situation. I'm gonna wait to see how it unfolds. I know there's people out on the internet that don't give a fuck. They already fucking hate it just because Albert Wesker's black. Guess what? Get the fuck over it. We don't know yet. Now, if they come out with a dumb bullshit explanation, oh, well, he's a goddamn twin or something, I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna give it a chance. That's what I'm asking you to do. Give the shit a chance, okay? Now, if it's dumb, I will be the first motherfucker to stand right here and tell you, okay, this shit's fucking stupid, but I'm at least gonna give it a fucking chance. I'll tell you what, I did not hate this episode. I thought the episode was relatively solid. So overall, I'm gonna give a rating 1 to 10 on each episode, and then at the end of the series, I'm gonna give an overall series review rating, that is. If you follow me on Twitter at OneNOnlyJigsaw, I predicted before the series came out, I said, I think this is gonna be a very good series. It looks good, all the CGI looks good, the acting looks good. So far I'm right, but it doesn't quite have that full-on Resident Evil feel yet, so we're gonna see if we get more of that down the road. So far I think I'm right on all fronts. At the moment, it just seems like a really good zombie series. I'm gonna rate this first episode, I'm gonna give it, man, this is tough. I'm gonna give it 8 out of 10 rabbits. I hope you stick around the channel because I will be reviewing all 8 episodes right here, One and Only Horror Reviews. And if you're new to seeing me, if you're new to this whole channel, look at this. I got some Resident Evil content for you, plus all kinds of other crazy shit. So check out my channel. If you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna be editing these episodes, watching these episodes, filming this shit, getting all 8 of these out as soon as I can. So stick around. Episode review number 2 is on its way.